2.9. Current QNH is 9 or 9 or 2. Arriving runway 26 right, 26 left, departing runway 26 left. Gatwick information Juliet, 1750 Zulu winds are 261 at 20 knots. Visibility 4 miles in LT shower rain. 1,400 broken. Temperature 10, dew point 9. Current QNH is 9 or 9 or 2. Arriving runway 26 right, 26 left, departing runway 26 left. Gatwick information Juliet, 1750 Zulu winds are 261 at 20 knots. Visibility 4 miles in LT shower rain.
Lufthansa 231 ready to copy IFR clearance.
Lufthansa 231 is cleared to Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Climb via the LAM 5M departure, with the LAM transition, then direct to Bravo Papa Kilo then as filed. Expect departure runway 26 left. Climb to flight level 120 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 7 minutes after departure. Squawk 6062.
Squawk 6062.
Roger. Transponder code Lufthansa 231 is cleared to Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Climb via the LAM 5M departure, with the LAM transition, then direct to Bravo Papa Kilo then as filed. Climb to flight level 120 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 7 minutes after departure. Squawk 6062.
Lufthansa 231 rear back correct.
Affirmative. Setting
QNH is
altitude
992
4,000.
contact ground on 121.8 when ready for pushback. Have a nice day.
QNH is 9 or 9 or 2 ground on 121.8 Lufthansa 231.
Ground LL 564, fully ready for pushback.
Lufthansa 231 ready for pushback and engine start.
Lufthansa 231 pushback and engine start approved.
Pushback and engine start approved Lufthansa 231.
Before start flow.
Hello, 564
Before start flow, fuel, all fuel pumps.
QNH 1015.
Activated. Beacon, doors, has been pressed. Flight director, engaged. Crew oxygen set to, auto, power, lever, idle, beacon lights. Switched on. Before start procedure complete.
Luggage should be placed in the overhead compartments. In the interest of safety, heavy bags or bottles must be placed underneath the seat. Exits must be kept clear. If you do need any assistance,
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
3503, ready to taxi Alpha 4. 3503, taxi holding point Alpha 4. Standby tower, on 8.3, dziękuję. Taxi to holding point Alpha 4, standby tower, on 8.3, do usłyszenia, lot 350.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
That's 564. Level 564, taxi, Mike Echo holding point 29. Mike Echo holding point 29.
Release parking brakes.
Release parking brake.
Parking brake. Release.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Sure. Confirm engine start. Captain. Thank you. Start switch engaged. Engine 2. Start valve open. Engine 2 and 2. Starter cut out. Engine 2.
Start engine 1.
Engaging starter. Engine 1. Start valve open. Engine 1 and 2.
Pushback facing east approved.
Push start approved facing east approved with 5 Lima line.
Set parking brakes.
Set parking brake.
Roger. Pardon me. Mind to repeat. Parking brake. On.
Yes.
Thank you.
Waiting
Parking
your
brake.
confirmation for good engine
Set.
start.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
After start, ground power unit disconnected. Generator 1 on. Generator 2 enabled. Engine start set to normal. FBU 3 turned off. Spoilers on. Setting. Rudder to neutral. Blast 1 plus.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear.
Flaps is
Right is
required.
clear.
FBU now off. Weather panel PWS switched on. Takeoff master is off. No blue beacon lights. On.
The International Safety Regulation. This aircraft has 60 minutes to exit. 2 exits are located in the front. The other lanes and 3 at the back. They are marked to exit signs. Eliminate the coach cabin and the door.
Set up to taxi. Auto brake. Set to maximum. Seat belt set. Now on. Taxi lights. Selected. On. Navigation lights. Now on. Spoilers on. Wing lights. On. Cabin culture. Emergency lights. On. Turn off lights. Selected. On. Taxi flow complete.
Lufthansa Star Alliance flight. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Gabriel Matsuki and I am the purser on this flight. My purser colleague is Mrs. Liliana Lutz and she is in charge in business class. Please fasten your seatbelts now. Make sure that you pull them tight. And I would like to remind you that as long as you are sitting, you have to keep your seatbelts fastened just in case we get unexpected turbulence. And I wish you a nice stay on board.
Lufthansa 231 request taxi to runway 26 left.
Lufthansa 231 taxi to runway 26 left via taxiway Zulu. Mike, hold short runway 26 left.
Taxi to runway 26 left via taxiway Zulu. Mike, hold short runway 26 left. Lufthansa 231.
With a 5 Lima Mike,
With a 5 Lima Mike, for the 3 and 5 4, 1 right to 4 direct. That's all the 3 and 5 hours, 3 5 Lima Mike,
Lufthansa 231 contact tower on 124.22. Have a good evening.
Tower on 124.22 Lufthansa 231. Lufthansa 231 ready for IFR release runway 26 left at Echo Golf Kilo Kilo.
Lufthansa 231 you are released for departure. Runway 26 left after takeoff, maintain reading to 58 until above 1700, then turn to intercept course. Climb and maintain flight level 120. Release for departure void at 18:14 in Zulu. Advise with alternate intention no later than 18:54 Zulu. Time now is 18:42 Zulu.
Lufthansa 231 released for departure runway 26 left after takeoff, maintain heading 258 until above 1700, then turn to course. Climb and maintain flight level 120. Release for departure void at 18:49 Zulu.
Rescue 116.
Tower Rescue 116, we've no joy raising 118.5.
State runway.
Have you got another frequency?
Selecting localizer 106 runway and heading confirmed. Clear right.
132.575 Rescue 116, thanks.
Clear left.
Okay, clear on both sides.
You okay to go?
Ready, let's go.
Lufthansa 231 ready to go.
2311 R251 at 16 knots cleared for takeoff. Runway 26 left squawk 6062.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 26 left squawking 6062 Lufthansa 231.
Dmax 358, thank you. The surface wind is 270 degrees at 9 knots. Runway 34, clear to land.
To land 34, Dmax 358.
Power set.
Thrust set. Auto thrust, blue. 100 knots.
United 127, wind 130 degrees 12 knots, runway 10, clear takeoff.
10, clear takeoff now, 127.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Autopilot on.
Autopilot
After
turned
takeoff.
on. After takeoff flow, taxi lights off, turn off lights, switched off, spoilers disarmed, gear up and locked. After takeoff, procedure complete.
Lufthansa 231 contact Gatwick radar.
Radar director on 118.905 Lufthansa 231. Flaps for factory check. Radar director Lufthansa 231 climbing to flight level 120.
0 degrees 12 knots.
Lufthansa 231, good evening. Radar
1,000
contact.
to go.
Runway 10, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 10, runway 65 whiskey.
Managed altitude.
Push altitude knob.
Indy range 10.
Nav display, scale, set to 10 miles. Set.
Now 793, proceed the code of flight level 380.
Unit 793, hello, identify.
Takeoff 4 miles at 1,800 feet.
ND range 20.
HSI distance is set to 20. Done.
Oscar Indian Avian 51 Papa, request descent.
Station 5 on Papa, descent level 260, level 15 miles before yield.
Descent 260 to be level 25 miles before Edinburgh, and then 51 Papa.
15
Wing
on 5.
lights off.
Okay,
Wing lights. Selected off.
Flight level 070.
Not interested. Got it. Setting. Flight level 070.
Okay, 50 miles.
Managed altitude.
Push altitude knob.
Descent flow.
OK, beginning flow. Run descent checklist and descent prep.
Yes, Captain. What can I do for you?
Hi there, just to let you know we're commencing descent.
Okay, thanks.
Descent alt blue.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. You have already heard from a captain. We are now beginning our descent. I would like to ask you to fasten your seatbelts now and to pull them tight. And please do not forget to switch off your electronic equipment now. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we have now commenced our descent, would you please return to your seats and securely fasten your seat belts. Please ensure that your seat backs and tables are in the fully upright position for landing and that your window blind is fully open. Passengers seated by the emergency exits are now requested to clear this area of any loose articles.
Ladies and gentlemen, soon is our entertainment program coming to a close and my colleagues will be collecting the headsets. Please do not wind up the cables. Thank you.
Circulation 125 Bravo, flight level 360.
Base 125 Bravo, hello, identify. Gatwick.
Okay, got 615.
3-1.
Hey.
Approach Lufthansa 231 descending to 4,000 feet.
Lufthansa 231, good evening. Radar contact. Continue descent via the TWED2 Delta arrival. For the ILS approach to runway 06 with EW transition at Edinburgh.
Continue descent via the TWED2 Delta arrival. For the ILS approach to runway 06 with the UW transition Lufthansa 231.
Set altitude 4,000.
Selecting altitude 4000.
Lufthansa 231 turn left heading to 87 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 06 at Edinburgh, descend and maintain 3000 feet.
Heading 287 vectors to the ILS approach for runway 06, descend and maintain 3000 feet. Lufthansa 231.
Lufthansa 231 turn left heading to 87.
Heading 287 Lufthansa 231.
ND range 20.
HSI, scale, set to 20 miles. Got that.
Set altitude 1,600.
Sure. Setting, altitude, 1,600.
Terrain on ND.
EFIS button has been pressed. Terrain.
Auto brake medium.
It's okay.
Lufthansa 231 turn left heading 262.
Heading 262 Lufthansa 231.
France 71 Echo X-ray, establish stabilizer 11.
Air France 71 Echo X-ray, contact tower 118.3, bye-bye.
118, Air France 71 Echo X-ray, thank you, bye-bye, au revoir.
Lufthansa 231 inbound at flight level 090, request ILS approach to runway 06.
Lufthansa 231 radar contact. QNH is 999 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 06 with EW transition at Edinburgh.
QNH is 999 cleared for the ILS approach to runway 06 with the UW transition. Lufthansa 231.
Set altimeter.
Lufthansa 231 turn left heading 257.
Altimeter heading 257 Lufthansa 231. I beg you to cross-check.
Correction 861 November, flight level 271, descent level 150, Whiskey Alpha 412.
Fraction 861, approach allow, descent flight level 100, information Charlie, high speed approved.
Descent level 100, high speed approved, we're checking Charlie, fraction 861 November.
Lufthansa 231 QNH is 999 at Edinburgh, contact tower on 118.7. Have a good evening.
QNH is 999 tower on 118.7 Lufthansa 231. Tower Lufthansa 231 inbound for ILS approach runway 06.
Lufthansa 231 good evening. Radar contact. Continue ILS to runway 06, call when established on final.
Continue ILS to runway 06, will call when established on final. Lufthansa 231.
Approach mode on.
Approach mode on.
Ryanair 2 Victor Bravo Roger via intersection Kilo line up runway 13 left, clear for takeoff, wind 110 degrees 9 knots.
Via Kilo line up 13 left, clear for takeoff 13 left, Ryanair 2 Victor Bravo.
Flaps 1.
CSA 4 Mike Foxtrot for
Speed.
information.
Check.
There's a
Flaps
departure before
1.
Flaps 2.
Speed check. Flaps 2. Flaps set.
CSA 4 Mike Foxtrot runway 13 left, clear to land, wind 110 degrees, 11 knots.
Runway 13 left, clear to land, CSA 4 Mike Foxtrot.
Gear down.
Okay. Gear. Speed. Check. Going down. Gear down and secured.
Flaps 3.
Speed. Check. Flaps 3. Flaps set.
Landing flow.
Landing flow. Landing lights. Turned on. Spoilers armed. Turn off lights. Switched on. Auto brake. Set to medium. Set auto brakes to desired setting. Lock star. No blue.
Ladies and gentlemen, for landing, please both the backrest of your seat in an upright position and fold up your tables. And first, and business class, please do not forget to store away your monitors and your footrest. Thank you.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connecting flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or the video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll collect any off-service items, newspapers and any other items that you wish to discard or may not be taking off.
Lighting, lights, off.
Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices within all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted
Speed.
during our flight.
Check.
Please
Flaps
stow your
full.
tray tables and return your seats to their upright position and check the security of your seat belts. We'll be landing shortly.
Flaps
Thank
extended full.
Lufthansa 231 finals.
Lufthansa 231 winds are 072 at 10 knots, clear to land runway 06.
Clear to land runway 06 Lufthansa 231.
Ryanair 1 Foxtrot November, when vacated contact ground 121.9er, goodbye.
121.9er, Ryanair 1 Foxtrot November, bye bye.
Demand viz.
Landing manual. Okay, landing manual visual. Runway lights. Stable.
$300.
100 above.
200. Minimum.
Landing.
100.
Okay, beginning flow. Stable, continue runway lights.
40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Manual thrust. Thrust set.
Lufthansa 231 exit runway when able.
100 knots.
Hello, good day, Lost 536. Hello again, approaching Kilo and fully ready for departure.
Clean
Hello, 536, Tavern, good afternoon.
After landing, clean up flaps 0.
Left, cleared for takeoff, wind 100 degrees, 13 knots. Line up via Kilo,
Auto brake. Set 2, off, FPU. Enable. Stand by for Acme to be ready, FPU.
Request taxi to gate 3.
Hello, Eurowings 9 Alpha Mike, approaching Kilo ready. Eurowings 9 Alpha Mike, Tower, good afternoon. By intersection Kilo, line up runway 13 left, clear for takeoff, wind 100 degrees, 12 knots. Eurowings 9 Alpha Mike, yet takeoff 13 left.
Lufthansa 231, request taxi to gate 3.
Lufthansa 231 contact Edinburgh ground on 121.75 for taxi clearance.
Ground on 121.75 for taxi clearance. Lufthansa 231.
Lufthansa 231, request taxi to gate 3.
Lufthansa 231 taxi to gate 3 via taxiways Alpha.
Welcome to our final destination.
Echo.
Please remain seated with the seatbelt
Taxi to
securely
gate 3 via
fastened until the
taxiways
aircraft
Alpha,
has reached its parking
Foxtrot,
position
Echo,
and the seatbelt
Lufthansa
sign has been
231.
switched off. Please continue to observe the non-smoking sign. On behalf of our airline, we would like to say goodbye to you now. It was a pleasure having you as our guests, and we look forward to welcome you on one of our aircrafts again.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been turned off.
Hello, France 24,
Captain
and 101 via Oscar November Lima.
Thank you for flying with Lufthansa Star Alliance. We wish you a nice stay. Bye-bye and auf Wiedersehen.
Lufthansa 231, request taxi to gate 1.
Lufthansa 231 taxi to gate 1 via taxiways Alpha, Foxtrot, Echo.
Taxi to gate 1 via taxiways Alpha, Foxtrot, Echo, Lufthansa 231.
From 10374 vacating on whiskey.
10374, stand 110 via Oscar November Sierra Mike.
Oscar November Sierra Mike, just 110
Shutdown.
Down low into the 2 low. That's 15.
UHF 20 kilo, time change 05, pushback, start approach.